Hey guys, what's up here with a new deck profile for Koa'ki Fire Fist. Now this deck is absolutely amazing. I love playing it. It does crazy things. This Diamond Core, it made Koa'ki competitive. And I used to run a tour guide build, and that's why these invokers are still in here. But I actually switched over to a hand build, and it's actually a lot better. Tour guide is, it's great and all. It opens up OTKs, but the deck is meant to be like a slow, grindy deck that can just I feel like that can just keep the game going. Um, it has easy rank fours, and it can just it just kind of continues the game to the point where your opponent can't really do anything anymore because they've run out of resources. And tour guide is nice and all, but you get Earnite enough. You don't need to go tour guide invoker. It wastes extra deck space, and it's just another monster that's gonna get. It's just waste your normal summon. I'd much rather set a hand than summon a tour guide. All right, but let's get right into it. 3 Earnite, you reveal an Iron Core and special summon a Koa'ki monster from your graveyard, and the one that from your deck, and the one you're gonna special summon is Crusader, and when he attacks over a monster, you can add a Koa'ki card back from your graveyard to your hand. So that's Diamond Core, Iron Core, whatever you want to add. And then we got 3 Bear. It's staple in a lot of Fire Fist decks. It's just really good here. It's really good if you can get Tiger King's effect off. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but when it does, it's really good because it's just a continuation of your plays next turn. Because it's like, oh, they get rid of your Tiger King? Oh. You just get ready for an XYZ next turn, and also be able to, pop stuff with Tenki. So it's pretty good. Next up, we got 3 Fire Hand and 3 Ice Hand. This is a very strong engine in the deck. One thing about Koa'ki is, especially the OTK builds with Tour Guide and Sonar Monk, is that the deck is easily stopped at any point if you just and it just kind of like it doesn't do a very good grind game. You have this one big push, and if it gets stopped, you're done. But with this version, or a Traptrix version, or any other version you make that's not Tour Guide version or Summoner Monk version, it's gonna have a lot more continuality of the deck, and that's what it needs. Honestly, the deck is not. I don't think it's a deck that's meant to. Sure, it can OTK, but I don't think that's really the best way to play it. Next up, we got 3 Iron Core and 3 Diamond Core. Iron Core does nothing; it just needs to be revealed. And Diamond Core searches any Koa'ki card. So most of the time, you're gonna be searching Iron Core off Diamond Core, because you'll probably already have an Earnite, or you can Tenki into an Earnite. But yeah, so next up, we got 1 Tensu and 3 Tenki. You can go. Tiger King Tensu, and then you can summon another Earnite and continue on with your play. So Tensu is really good in this deck, and Tenki is also really good because you can go Tiger King Tenki and set up your Earnite for next turn. So it's a very, very good engine for the deck. Next up, we got 2 Pot of Duality and 1 Soul Charge. Now, Soul Charge is a really good card because this deck, it can tend to just sort of run out of things to do, and when it does that, Soul Charge comes and then saves the day. And Pot of Duality is really good because this deck doesn't always have to special summon, especially with the hands. That's what I like about this new version. The fact that Pot of Duality is live a lot more of the time now, because in my other deck, that ran the Tour Guide engine, I'd have to go Tour Guide, so I'd have to special summon. So Pot of Duality would be dead a lot of the time. But this time, nowadays, even if I have an Earnite on my hand, most of the time, I'll just go Pot of Duality and set a hand, and then next turn go off into my plays. But next we got 2 MST. 3 MST is too much this format, especially with Hat being such a big thing. Might bump it up to 3. Depends. I'll just have to think about it. But 2 Black Horn of Heaven, 2 Fiendish Chain, and 2 Wiretap. This, in my opinion, is the holy trinity of traps. This format, I love this. I've been running this, like each of these at 2 in all my decks, and these 6 traps have always been live. Like, I've never had a dead Fiendish Chain, almost never had a dead Blackhorn, and never had a dead Wiretap. And then we got the Bottomless, Torrential, Solemn Warning, and the ever so busted Wreck and Power. Reveal an Iron Core, blow up all your opponents, face down, spell and trap guard. The extra deck, we've got 1 Ragna, 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Diamond Direwolf, 2 Tiger King, 1 Cowboy, 1 Highland Draco, 1 Crazy Box, 1 Blackhorn. I would go with 2 101 because it's a very, very good card, and it's amazing at 2. And then Emerald, 1 R2. It's really good to recycle in this deck. And then Exciton Knight. And one card that I have been trying out lately is actually Anti-Luminescent Knight. He is actually really good. Like, I've been testing him out lately, and he's an incredible card. And one thing about Diamond Direwolf is you can banish the Diamond Core from the graveyard, and then your Koa'ki can be destroyed. So you can go, you can make Direwolf and essentially get a free pop off one of your Koa'ki because the destruction and sending it to the graveyard is actually not cost. Just I believe targeting is just the cost. So it's honestly really incredible. But yeah, so this was Koa'ki meiru Fire Fist deck profile, and I'll be having a couple duels up for you guys pretty soon. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye!